Cool. So are we on episode 5? Is that possible? Wow.
Possible.
It is possible.
Character keeper. Here.
Soy posible.
Cool.
It's not right at all.
5.
Es posible.
So let's look at the previously on.
Oh no.
What happened in previous episodes?
Oh,
It's
I
like
forgot this is something we make up.
yeah, it's like I'd like to know what actually happened in the previous
I was like,
episode.
actually, I would love if we just said what had happened. 'Cause I don't remember.
Well, we had the last thing. So like the very last thing that happened was Octavio and Jose were in the room, and Jose is gonna marry Armando and
Oh yes.
Regina.
Yeah, Regina.
And then we did a little flashback to not the convent, the seminary.
Seminary.
And Octavio was there for some reason, sort of lurking in the background. And then Octavio they took Regina to get some ice and tried to abscond with her and got clocked over the back of the head by Alvaro, who ran off with Regina. And then they came to in the office with Lorenzo, who brought them there and took care of them. And there was some shit talking, and Lorenzo pulled out a gun and shot Octavio. Or did he? No, because Jose walked in and shot Lorenzo dead before he was able to.
And on my wedding day.
Yeah, and then Regina came back into the room and was like, "We've got to get married tomorrow. We can't wait." And Armando was like, "We have to get married right now."
Right now.
I think that is where we ended with the shooting, I think.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So that's what I got.
Oh man.
And at the beginning of the episode, Raphael had been killed because he was fighting with Regina. Or he was fighting with Regina and was shot and killed.
Oh, we also have Elena posing as my brother Raphael now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Eddie.
Eddie. Where are the characters? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you
so
know, I
many
was also
characters.
thinking about like all these ancillary characters that we can quote unquote take control of if we
Yeah.
do their hook, and I don't think any of them.
Oh, I forgot that was
God.
a thing we could do.
I forgot about that mechanic completely.
It's like
Santino.
the only one I've even thought of was Alma, but I'm like, you have to show them a hotel deed with your name on it. And I'm like, well, that's kind of a whole thing that's not a
That
thing
we haven't
I would
really-
have.
Yeah, you can't get in a
No,
lockbox.
Yeah, I don't even remember the Santino or Ephraim. And there's Elena.
I don't remember their things.
Yeah, Ephraim's
Oh my
the,
gosh.
spider.
Oh yeah, the
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I forgot that was a mechanic.
Elena, we just have to remind her of past good times. Which I assume is past good times with Elena and not with Eric.
It's like, I had a great time playing dominoes the other day. It was really good.
Oh, that's so great. Santino is the head of the security force of La Rosa.
Yeah, and one of Octavio's thugs.
Aha!
Who is dwindling number of thugs.
I know. I am gonna have to put up some Craigslist notices.
Bodies
Put
hit
up some
the floor.
flyers, little tear offs at the bottom.
Little tear offs.
Do you like beating
New.
people up? Oh, Octavio.
Lots of violence, not many questions. This could be the job for you.
Good pay under the
Frequent
table.
turnover means frequent promotions.
There's a lot of advanced upward mobility.
Assuming you don't get killed.
Armando, you hung out with Elena at the Gallo Rojo, right? The motel.
Oh God.
Possible.
Was that you?
Yeah, yeah.
And you came up with the scheme to dress up as
Oh, that
Yeah,
I think
Armando
was
knows.
Mike.
Or was that Jose?
That was Jose.
Yeah.
Did you remind her of good times in the past, or was that?
I think I just reminded her of the resemblance.
Okay.
There may have been talking about good times along the way, but
Mhm.
It's not really Jose's bag to talk about good times.
If you feel like you had done that, you can definitely take control of her, which will let you have her make a scene in a crowded place.
that seems useful regardless.
Well, that'll make two of us.
Yeah, I could. I'm okay saying that along the way in that conversation we talked about mutually shared good times.
It makes sense to me.
Okay, and her special move again is make a scene in a crowded space to cause a commotion to allow people to slip out.
Yeah.
Oh man, and all of us are, well, no. Octavio and Jose are close to meltdown.
Yeah, Octavio is like right on
Armando's doing great though.
I just have to like keep my anxiety low this episode and like not get into any trouble.
Not try anything.
Very much like Octavio.
I just imagine Octavio having like a Doogie Howser like blog at the end of every episode. I learned a life lesson this week. Generally, life is pretty good.
Why does everybody hate
great.
me? I'm a good guy.
Let's chat. Cool. What do we have here? Looks like Octavio previously has chosen to lose your temper and hurt one of your associates. Can you?
Yeah, I just tried to. My only worry is that there's not many of them left.
Well, fortunately, this is before we started playing, so this could be an old associate or Jose or anyone. What was that scene on the previously on?
Yeah, I think it's a lawyer. I went to them to try to see if I could. Back in my days when I was briefly mayor, there's this whole B story that we tried to make a spinoff of, like this political.
That was a whole season. Yeah,
it's not good at all, so it never took off. But I have a lawyer friend who I keep trying to figure out how I could own the hotel, and he finally was just like, I can't make this work for you. And I lost my temper. And
what did you do to him?
Well, I slammed him against the wall, and he
not in a
has a no, he has a concussion now.
Did he lose his memory or something?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
He doesn't remember who.
He doesn't remember who did it.
He doesn't remember who did it. He doesn't remember that I asked.
Octavio's like, I swear we will find him.
Oh, no.
Who did this to you?
Yeah. So now I have to pretend to find revenge for this thing that happened that I did.
Oh no.
That's awesome.
So
more
work.
Was gonna get killed.
Armando signed a contract with a flourishing stroke. What did that look like?
Oh no.
I feel like it is a very just perfect time as a reminder of back before Ernesto died, when he agreed. It's like, this could all be yours once you give up this life of philandering, because you just don't understand how fulfilling it can be to love one person. And so when you finally grow up and become a real man who can get married and stay committed to one woman, then you can have all of this. And I'm like, absolutely, Ernesto.
Awesome. And Jose had a scrap that barely got out of alive.
Okay, I think Jose is at the front office of Gallo Rojo, and is talking over settling the bill with the concierge for Elena, making sure that she's all paid up for her stay there. And then he freezes midway through the conversation, cocks his head to one side, and on the soundtrack, we hear a faint beeping noise, increasing in frequency. He grabs the concierge, basically runs them out the front door, and they hit the dust out front of the hotel as it blows up.
All right. And this is after, so this is between now and the last episode.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Hotel, blew up the hotel. Cool.
Sorry. Trying to add locations. Nope.
That's right.
Awesome.
Speaking of adding things, we still have this mystery woman I've seen only in my flashbacks.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, man.
And I think I had someone who she was. Did I write down who it was? Ah, yes, I did.
Oh, good for you. Good for you.
Okay, I know who that is.
That makes one of us.
Oh, I do. I remember too. You told me after.
That's right.
I have no idea.
That makes two of us.
Well, I'll tell you for a price.
Oh,
For the hotel.
So I think the typical start to an episode like this is seeing the groom getting ready for the wedding itself, which would be Armando, who is helping you get ready for the wedding.
Wow, that's a good question. I'm trying. I actually can't think of anybody who would. Let me
Who's the wedding coordinator?
fit that.
There's the wedding coordinator. There's Alma.
Yeah, she
Alma's
was pretty
the
pissed at me
maybe.
last.
Ephraim
she
could
was
be
not-
helping.
Aurora Perez was the wedding planner.
Thank you.
I feel like it would have to be her because she's probably one of the few people in the hotel I have not slept with yet.
Oh, no.
Ah,
I feel like I see where this scene is going.
Cool. So where are you and how are you preparing?
I in my room for sure, and I think of probably having her help me pick out which one of my extravagant and fabulous outfits I should get married in.
for the first part of the wedding. It's going to be like Cher, where you change several times and have different
There will
wigs.
definitely be a change for the reception for sure. So we're trying to order of outfits.
What do you look like as you are looking at your outfits?
I think I'm just standing in some extremely skimpy jockey style underwear, very
Yeah.
tight.
That's what I figured.
Maybe probably a thong, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
And
she's
have
trying
the
to
like
be,
little garter under the butt cheeks.
yeah. She's got a couple options for you. Like one is very like the most conservative thing you have probably, and the other is like I picked this just because you won't pick it. It's
Oh no.
this is too crazy, right?
This is,
Um,
you couldn't possibly take this.
Which, of course, is perfect.
All right. Well, it is your wedding.
No
There's
one will forget me on my wedding day.
I imagine they won't. I hear you have quite the reputation, and a lot of people will be very disappointed, I think. But I suppose this time comes for everyone. It's a wonderful thing.
I hate Mark's milk toast NPCs. They're very difficult to interact with.
What does the flamboyant outfit look like?
I think something different from what I've already worn.
Only
This-
sleeves.
Oh god. That could mean just sleeves, or it could mean a suit made entirely of sleeves.
Right. Okay, I'm thinking. I don't know if this is.
It's
I
like the
don't
murder
think this
maven's
is-
descriptions.
I feel like it's it's got like I feel like it's made of like very thin strips. The whole outfit, like the pants, the top, and everything. So there's probably more skin exposed than covered. So there's just more space between the strips than actual strips of fabric.
It's like if a beaded curtain was a suit.
Yeah, and each strip, they're kind of made of this like iridescent material that sort of makes it a little magical and depending on how the light hits it, can be one of several colors, but very very bright. Very bright, very garish.
Probably not clothes.
Meaning that all the strips, are held together by like a wrist strap where they can also like a cuff, if you want to call it that.
You just cut that part and it all falls off.
Yeah, pretty much. If you cut the
ripcord,
just be like.
I'm sure that won't factor into any of the telenovela. We will resist the urge.
We're strong conservative people.
And a cape, but the cape ends at it's like a shorter bullfighter's cape, so it ends about waist level, so you can still see the fabulous ass, because you don't want to cover up the fabulous ass.
No, we worked hard for that.
Yeah, and so kind of same with the pants, the strips of cloth into some very fancy but classy like beetle boots, kind of ankle boots, I think.
Cool. So
like Prince boots.
Yeah, Prince boots. So Aurora is helping you into that and sort of chattering away about the logistics and whatnot. She's pretty flustered. I was planning on the wedding being a few weeks from now, and then Regina came to me yesterday and said that it had to be moved up to tomorrow, and then I found out it's today in half an hour. This is just very exciting. I've never quite been in a situation like this, but I think I'm feeling good about making it through. So
I feel like he kind of picks her up with her face in his hands, just like, Aurora, all right, it's all going to be fine. Calm down. Perhaps you need a drink.
Oh, I don't drink. I'm sorry.
But I'm the groom. It is my day.
Well, maybe at the reception I'll have something. I don't know.
It will calm you down. You will do a better job if you can relax as well. We don't want you making me nervous or Regina.
Oh, this is relaxed for me. I'm just concerned about you.
I mean,
you should see me when I get worked up. It's not a pretty sight.
The most expensive bottle of wine in the hotel. It would be a shame for it to go to waste.
I would think you'd want to share that with your wife.
We have a special bottle of champagne for later. This is the pre-wedding wine. She's got her own bottle, I'm sure, where she's getting ready. Please, Aurora, have some wine.
Are you trying to express your love, or maybe demand what you deserve?
Let's take a look here. Yeah, let's see. Out of these, let's go with demand what I deserve.
All right.
It's my day.
It's
my day. I get what I want. Well, you're definitely the center of attention right now. It sounds like you're offering something of value.
Yeah, very, very expensive wine, companionship of the highest caliber.
And I don't think they love you right now.
No, probably not.
So
who can differentiate between love and lust sometimes?
Not yet, anyway.
Other people.
Almost everyone.
Almost everyone else except for Armando.
Inverse of Armando is
the set of all people.
I mean, not Octavio. But...
let's see that roll +2 then.
It's all chemicals in the brain. How about a 7? Man, Armando is the king of 7s.
You are just getting it.
Just scraping by.
Yeah.
Great. So let's see. They choose to I think she's going to make an excuse herself. She's like, well, it seems like you have everything under control here. And she's clearly flustered. She's like, I understand this is a really heightened emotion time for you, but believe me, I've seen this in a lot of times, and just because I'm here doesn't mean that I've really got to. I'm gonna check on Regina. If you need anything, find someone. Thank you. Bye.
Find someone.
You can take something from her as she leaves.
This wedding is off the rails already.
Right.
No more planner.
I want to I want to take her inhibitions away.
Ooh, I like that.
Do we?
Armando's a lover.
Armando also has you have to act with desperation if you do something against was it Octavio or Jose?
It's Jose.
Okay.
Oh, and you had a +1 for a demand already. I forgot that. Oh, and a -2 for acting desperately.
Oh yeah. Where is
Oh yeah, so I guess
Octavio?
I have +3.
Because you're jealous.
Let's see. I think I'm in the kitchen trying to slow shit down.
Yeah, they're all cooking and making stuff ready for the reception dinner and everything. And it's probably like 20 minutes before the ceremony, and Regina rushes in through the dining room door and sort of looks around and finds you. She is in her wedding dress, and she makes a beeline straight towards you, and she's like, Octavio, I hate to ask you anything, but you're the only one who might know. The wedding is in 20 minutes. You must know this. And my father is supposed to give me away, and he is not anywhere to be found. Aurora can't find him. I can't find him. Mother can't find him. Have you seen him at all? Have you sent him to do something? I know he.
Oh, Lorenzo, your father. Octavio doesn't usually keep track of the children of his sons.
Probably for the best.
Yeah. Oh, I wouldn't have sent him on any errands on your big day.
Do you know anyone?
Are you sure you didn't? Are you sure Armando didn't send him somewhere? You know how Armando gets these last minute urges for making things pop. So
I'm
maybe
sure
he sent Lorenzo somewhere.
Popping just fine himself right now. I'm upset. Mother's upset. I don't know what to do.
Well, where was the last place you saw him?
Probably at breakfast. And I just came from the dining room.
You were very distracted at breakfast, so.
Possibly, yes. You haven't seen him at all. I can't. I'm sorry. If you see him, let me know.
Regina, there is a wedding that is happening in a hotel that I'm currently in charge of. I have had no time to do anything else except for make sure that every piece is perfect. I put a cherry on top of a little ice cream sundae. I just want to make sure your big day is special. I know there has been no love lost or whatever the phrase is between us, but after everything, I'm a person of honor, and You've won fair and square. So we might as well make your day really, really special. We should make this a day that we will always remember. Octavio's like calm, which is like a scary calm. It's like there's like eye of the storm calm, which is really out of character.
She looks very warily at you. She does not trust you at all. And all right, well, if you see him, let me know. I'll be in the chapel, I guess.
Do you want to have a little sneak preview of one of the desserts? There's a little tiramisu here you could try. Maybe at least give yourself a taste of things to come.
Well, I don't think I could. I'm too upset to eat now.
Oh, I was really hoping someone other than me would try this so that I could make sure it was. I don't like sweet things that much, and I usually have Armando taste the sweet things. You know how much he does love sticky sweet things.
I do know.
And so I was just hoping someone would try this to make sure I hadn't made it too bitter. You know,
well,
how
Armando
I can
likes
go sometimes.
bitter things too, so
yes,
he has a wide range of tastes.
That's news to me. Sure, you don't want to try a little spoonful of this? Definitely. It's Octavio's been trying to put poison in food.
It's wafer thin.
I insist. I demand you try it.
Yeah.
Here's the move. I know my move. No, Regina, I insist.
Sounds like you're taking control of the situation.
Yeah, I kind of grab her wrist. No.
Oh, are you doing the? Do you have what is it?
What do I have? I don't know. I don't have much.
I think you have the physical upper hand.
I get a +1 in demanding because I'm righteous.
Oh yeah. Yeah, +1 demand, and she'll take an extra condition if she does not take. Are you? It doesn't feel like you're offering something of value.
This is very good dessert.
And she
was all I had on hand.
So you can roll with a +1.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 10, so she's tried my poison, Masu.
Finally, Octavio gets a roll.
Actually, at 12 because you got the +1 from your righteousness and +1 from okay, awesome.
Yeah.
So, you can remove one of her options. So you can have her not concede, you can have her not refuse and escalate, or you can have her not run away.
So I get to do one of these things?
Take away one of the things that she can do. So she gets to choose one of those 3 things, and you can cross one of them out.
One of them.
I'm sorry. Could you say that again? That wasn't clear to me.
So you can. So she gets to choose either to concede, refuse, or run away, or refuse and escalate, or run away. And you can, since you rolled a 10+, you can get rid of one of those options for her.
Oh, okay. So I take away one, and then you'll choose which one.
Yeah.
I want to take away the refuse to escalate.
Ooh. She doesn't have any condition. I think she's gonna run away then. But she is going to take.
I was hoping for the concede.
And she is going to take. I think she's going to take hopeless. Ooh, +1 to spot, -2 to accuse. What do you take from her as she leaves?
What kinds of things might she have on her? I didn't do a very good job with the strategy and the tiramisu. I would like to do better here. I'm trying to get the way of the wedding, so I want something that'll slow this shit down. Maybe I take away some medicine that she needs.
Okay.
Like, is she allergic to something?
She might be.
Maybe she has IBS. Yeah, the tiramisu just gets left there. So good luck, everybody.
Ooh, that
It's either going to cause diarrhea or death, depending on your body weight. Yes, that's what I was trying to do to her. I was trying to keep her away from her own wedding.
Yeah, I think she like just goes stone cold and just like, well, it doesn't seem like you're any help at all. So I don't know what to do, but I don't think there's anything to be done here. And storms out. And you take a bottle of pills that she like dropped in her huffy exit that probably she needs. How about that?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that'll be good. I'm overthinking it.
The first telenovela.
It's a telenovela.
To have a character with IBS. It's groundbreaking. I remember that episode.
That we know of.
Big. Or maybe it's her EpiPen.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I took her EpiPen, and she's allergic to shellfish.
Shellfish.
No, I don't know. It doesn't have to be that. Because she's shellfish.
She's shellfish. Jose, you have been left to deal with the body of Lorenzo in the half hour
Yes.
wedding.
Oops.
And I think I'm already dressed in a cassock and collar while doing this.
What are you doing with Lorenzo?
With old Lorenzo, I think I am I think I'm in like a loading dock area that is abandoned, and I'm rolling the body into a carpet and getting ready to load it onto a truck. I really want Ephraim to be there.
Okay.
But we can go another way with it if we want. But
he's how about he's smoking back?
Oh yeah. But I think the opening of the scene is just like with practiced efficiency. He's getting the body set up in the rolled up carpet and
and I think
like a little furniture mover to get it out to the truck.
I think the door to the outside is open and you can smell the cigarette smoke coming from outside. Okay. And you see Ephraim sort of poke their head in and like, I hope I'm not disturbing you. There's just so much going on out there. It's too much for me. My constitution can't take it. I had to come back here to relax a little bit. Would you like one? Want to join me for a little?
Yeah, I think yes, he does. And let's see. Yeah, okay, this is probably not going to work. But maybe. Let's see. I think I don't know how much Ephraim has seen, or Jose doesn't know, in my opinion. So I'm going to try and do a spot something out of place move.
Oh, awesome. Cool.
Which I get a +1 on because of my driven status. But it is definitely not handling things head on and without guile. I don't think.
Absolutely not.
And I don't think I have either been intimate with Ephraim, nor am I free of other distractions right now.
Yeah.
Because I just imagine an insert shot of like a drop of blood kind of forming on the edge of the carpet.
A little stain starting to spread.
Yeah.
Not defending anyone. And all right, so you're just rolling straight up to spot something out of place.
Oh, with the +1 for driven?
Or +1, yeah.
And so, I'm just having like a normal casual conversation and just kind of asking open-ended questions to see if Ephraim seems to have noticed what's going on. And I roll an 8 +1 is a 9.
All right.
We're doing it.
2 of those questions. How's your character feel about blank? What are you planning?
None of these answers are useful right now.
Value of use, or what's your character hoping to get from blank? And the answers to questions may reveal something that did not exist yet.
Let's see. Assuming I'm not asking this question diegetically, I'll say, how could I get your character to stay quiet?
I think you can get them to stay quiet by giving them some other gossip or information.
Juicy hot goss.
Yeah.
Okay, and then let's see. I think my other. Sorry, I'm overthinking this. I want to ask, what do you have of value or use besides the gossip we all know about?
I know he has something on me.
Yeah.
But I mean,
yeah,
aside from, we know him as a source of gossip, but is there another side to him that...
what does he have?
He's seen the Tio Ernesto stuff.
Oh yeah.
So he knows some of the deep shit.
And he could have like documents from that or something.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think I like that. Yeah, they probably have. I think Ernesto probably entrusted them with something that may be of use. And on a 7 to 9, they will ask you.
They can ask me a question too.
Are you accepting the cigarette?
I think I am. Yeah.
And I think they kind of like take a drag and look up, and then look you kind of over and like, so.
Oh no.
I heard, and this is idle talk around the hotel. I heard that, I don't know if it was a mutual thing, but you definitely have a thing going on with the blushing bride.
Okay.
How are you feeling about being the person to give her away to someone else?
I think in this case, Jose is going to say that he's fine with it, and it's going to be ragingly obvious that he's not fine, and not admitting it to himself.
Yeah, fine.
Of course, Armando is an honorable friend. Their marriage will be happy and long.
You know that's not true. You must know that's not. You know Armando. Everyone knows Armando.
I think at this point, Jose is going to not feign, but present anger on behalf of his friend. Like, oh, you're impugning the name of Armando, and on his wedding day.
I'm not impugning anything. I have directly observed Armando with dozens of guests of all stripes here and there, right under the nose of his bride, no less. And I'll tell you one more thing, little lover boy. Regina's no angel either. So maybe they're perfect for each other.
Oh man, I'm really trying to find an angle where I can tell. Do I know of anything good that Armando has done lately?
Well, I don't know, do you?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Just because I would love to be able to give that to Ephraim.
Armando kind of bounces around from whatever Armando wants to the next thing. Not really virtue involved.
I will
Armando
say that,
do.
or I could say that Armando under.
You could accuse him of lying. That sounds actually like what you're doing.
Okay, yeah. Oh God.
We have a +1 to that, it looks like.
Do I? That's the one thing I don't have.
Oh, that's the one you don't have.
I'm not obsessed.
You don't have all of your conditions checked.
Yeah.
So this is still not straightforward, I don't think.
Yeah, there's all sorts of. I'm probably going to lose this.
And you don't have an
Gotta
audience.
catch 'em all.
And I don't have evidence either, I think.
Yeah, I don't think there's any evidence for Armando. So straight up, then it is.
Okay, I'll roll 2 dice with nothing. And get a 2!
Snake eyes.
Condition me! Woo!
Welcome to Meltdown Zone.
Oh, Meltdown Zone! With
So,
Octavio and the Jaguar.
exactly how are you accusing of lying?
Oh, God.
Jaguarte.
Sorry, what?
I was just saying Jaguar.
Oh, yeah. How do I accuse them? I don't think very effectively. I do think it is like Armando is one of my oldest friends, and he is the most. Yeah, I think he just overdoes it, like overshoots. Like he is the most. He is not only an honorable man. He is the most honorable man that has ever set foot at La Rosa Querida. And I will shout that from the rooftops of this hotel. You saw that there were skywriting earlier. I will hire a skywriter.
Oh, I forgot about my skywriting.
So you know about the rooftop thing with
maybe.
Octavio.
Wait, no, rooftop with I know there was skywriting, but
Octavio was yelling Armando's name. It was a big thing. Look, I understand that you have a lot going on, but you don't have to try here. And
I think at this point Jose has turned towards camera and a single tear is coming down unseen from one eye. Sorry, go on.
He's like, I understand that some people need to practice, but if you want to get in Armando's pants, try less hard. And he flicks his cigarette at your chest and walks away and says, have fun with your friend in the carpet. And I think, you're getting obsessed here.
Hooray! In the meltdown zone.
In the meltdown zone. Cool. I think there's a commercial, and then we come back to the wedding march being played. We are in the chapel, and Armando is at the head of the class with his beaded curtain outfits and his marvelous cape. Jose, are you there on time after the body?
I think I'm coming in a bit late, and I'm still sort of reflexively washing my clean hands with a handkerchief or something.
Lady Macbeth.
And there are a bunch of people there, both people who were invited, people who were invited but are in disguise.
But a clear empty chair for Lorenzo.
Yeah, a clear, well, yeah. And some just people at the hotel are like, hey, there's a thing going on.
I'm not invited, so I'm in the vents.
You're in the vents. All right.
Or somewhere. I don't know if this hotel has vents, but I
think like any
I'm sure it has vents.
Like any good television show or movie, it has strangely large AC vents where a person can easily crawl around in them.
And it's like really inefficient from an HVAC perspective.
Yeah, it would not be good for the hotel, but yeah. So I'm like listening in, trying to find ways.
AC vents.
Awesome.
That's a lot of volume you have to move through those.
It's a low pressure, high volume situation.
This is more of a way to get from place to place. Maybe there's also secret like tunnels and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I had to,
Hey.
Vents are fine.
I feel like
I'm in the vents.
I feel like La Rosa has to have secret passageways. It has to.
It's just a matter of discovering them.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel. Great. And the band, minus one guitar player, is there playing playing the bridal march. And And
Oh,
everyone stands up. The back door is open, and Gabrielle, not her mother, Regina is there in her wedding gown, and on her arm is Santino.
no.
And she looks distraught. But she marches resolutely down the aisle to her fiance who's standing there, and Jose may start the ceremony. If you have some words to say.
Sorry, I was just completely distracted by the WikiHow article about how to stop a wedding.
I know. I'm trying to think about which of these I want to use. Maybe it could be a fake wedding. You got to suggest a fake wedding. You have to get the groom alone.
What was the question about what Jose was up to? Sorry.
You are performing a wedding.
Okay,
The bride and groom are in front of you. Do you have anything special to say?
Oh God. I think that this is going to start off with him being so overwhelmed by recent events that he just gets the word marriage out. And then there's just a pause, and it's going for way too long, and he kind of swallows. And then I think he goes into a long and meandering story about how he and Armando first met.
How did you first meet?
That I do not know that offhand. Let's see here. I think it was during his criminal enforcer days, and maybe he was sent after Armando by the father of a spurned lover, and Armando somehow talked his way out of it.
That's so Armando.
I don't know if I have better details about that.
All right. The wedding is conducted. Vows are exchanged. Armando, do you have any special vows for Regina?
I figured out what the thing was. Armando established that he was such a wonderful guitarist that it would be a tragedy for him to die under these circumstances. And thus moved, Jose let him free. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I think that this has to be. It has to be a time for Armando to use his big entrance move. I mean, come on.
If not now, when?
My wedding. Because he is definitely ready to make a scene.
Fine. I can look at moves too. I can figure out moves.
And he's got a plan. He's got a plan involving Santino as well.
Well, if you want to make a big entrance, you can roll with a +3 because there's a lot of people here.
Damn.
Is +3 like the maximum you can get?
Yeah.
Okay. Just like a +12 would be, I think.
How about a total of 11?
All right, that will do it. You have seized control of the room. Take one ongoing as long as you keep acting and don't let anyone stand in your way.
So I think he delivers, some very, very heartfelt, just impassioned tears. Everybody's crying about Regina and Regina. Neither one of us has been angels. We have our ups, our downs. We're humans with our flaws, but that's what makes us perfect in our imperfection as well. And that's what makes us each beautiful and why we match each other. We balance each other. We're like a chemical catalyst, and we strengthen each other and enhance each other. And that's why I wrote this song for you. And he grabs a nylon string guitar in the band and proceeds to perform
from the empty guitar chair.
Yeah, proceeds to perform, I think, the nylon string, very Beatley rendition of "Till There Was You" from the Music Man. There were bells on a hill, but I never saw them ringing.
Can I act in desperation during this song, or do we need to?
I think you would have to do
through
anything. Armando, does this count as expressing your love passionately or processing your feelings?
Weaving a magic spell down there.
I do think that I think this is expressing my love passionately, but there is a very specific point I want to come to in all of this, which is why with this move, as long as I don't let anyone stop me, I can keep control of the room.
Oh,
No.
Well, you
yeah,
are
you have an ongoing +1.
definitely in center of attention. You are definitely dressed to impress, and I guess everyone believes you're single right now.
I mean, I am.
For a few more seconds, technically single.
Exactly.
What do we got?
Yeah. So what are you doing?
I'm just-
about to express my love passionately? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
And what do I got? +3?
+3, I think again.
Yeah, this is my day.
Armando, this is your big day.
Oh, a 7.
Oh,
even
that
with
is
the +3.
7 with your +3.
Armando, king of the scrape by.
Great. So who is your target is Regina. She, just weeping, and she's just like, I love you so much. And she like continues on with that.
Oh no.
And do you want her to reveal a secret that she probably shouldn't?
I mean, yeah, because I mean that's definitely going to be good for the show. In the
Yeah.
story.
So I think after your song wraps up, she's just like bawling through her vows, and she's clearly gone off script, and she's like, I know who I'm marrying. I know the kind of person you are, and I know that you'll never stop being Armando, and
As Jose grits his teeth.
I'll never stop
filling.
being myself. And although we don't have any kind of formal arrangement, I think that we should ongoing, since I have other loves as well as you do. So let's make this official, have our night together, and then live our lives as we will together.
This is why we're perfect for each other, Regina. For we are both free birds who will always come back to the nest together.
You're not going to sing that? Only have this for an hour. You're not singing Freebird, are you? Okay.
No.
Jose, do the final bits and pieces.
I think Jose...
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Yeah, because Jose is like really Actually, give Jose long enough to be like nonplussed for a bit. Like, I'm marrying you in a non-exclusive. What are the rules? I'm new to this, but this is very, very untoward.
There's no rules with Armando.
I think at this point, Jose will be grateful when the interruption comes.
I'm still trying to figure out what the interruption will be. I think there's a smoke bomb. I say, not so fast! You hear through the pipes.
From the vents.
A smoke bomb.
And at that moment, I think Jose kind of looks up and for a second says, God? He kind of shakes it off.
There is a God.
Well, you are taking control of the situation.
I am Plato. I'm gonna do either demanding or my move. Plato o plomo.
It sounds like you're striking out.
I'm at desperation. There's smoke bombs. My thugs. All of the chairs have weird straps that strap everyone to the chairs. Some people just disappear in the smoke.
Let's flash back
I can do this move. It's not a move that you said.
Let's flash back to preparations.
Okay.
So,
I'm up in the vents putting the smoke bombs, which is a bad idea to be in the vents with them, but that's what I did. I'm setting up my thugs at each door to keep people in the room.
Oh God! While the smoke smoke fills the room.
I think so. I'm trying to figure out what leverage I have yet. I think I'm going to tell Armand it's going to be the strikeout and desperation. So I'm going to say either this wedding is called off or We all burn.
Is this the flashback?
Yeah. Well, no, that's what I'm going to say. And then I put a bomb. Yes, bomb.
Would you say that
The like little pulpit will like tip up, and you can see the clock. And all the wires.
You could also have
I
some sort of
become a cartoon
microphone
villain, I
set
think.
up in the. You could have some sort of mic set up in the vents that goes to the PA system in the room.
I figure Octavio just has like a mic on themselves at all time. This is wired into the hotel. You can.
Yeah.
And then it plays a slowed down version of the song that Armando just. Then I play that song because that's a song that Armando has sang to me before.
Oh no.
But it was a different time. I don't know. This plan doesn't make sense yet, but it's going to.
My God.
Are you taking charge of the situation by doing this? It sounds like it.
Yes. Everyone is trapped in this room, and I'm going to burn this hotel down.
I'm gonna say you don't have plenty of time to do it because there's a lot of stuff that has to be done, like while wedding preparations are also being set up. Do you have someone looking out for trouble while you're doing that?
Yeah, I got the rest of the thugs that are left.
All right. And I don't think you have any conditions against it, so roll +2.
Okay. I rolled an 11 + 2 is a 13.
That is amazing.
Oh my God.
So my Wile E. Coyote plan. I've also painted a tunnel and Acme.
Cool. So it sounds like
seed.
this is definitely striking out at someone setting off smoke bombs. And I think you have +1 strike out. Oh no, that's someone else.
You're just holding. I'm holding the wedding party ransom. Yeah. That's what I'm
cool.
doing.
So that is taking charge of the situation. You have definitely caught them off guard, and it sounds like they just have wronged you. So that's +4 to do that.
But it maxes out at +3, right?
Oh yeah, +3. Sorry.
Am I rolling again?
Yeah, this is the
that was the
strikeout.
roll to set up. Okay, so everything's set up. Okay.
Yeah, everything's set up perfectly.
There's a lot of planning. Great. So +3. Does it work? I rolled an 8.
All right.
11.
Cool. So, you rolled an 8 +3. That's 11. That's
+3 is 11.
Great. So,
I think I'm striking out. What am I doing?
Yeah. So, do you want to take something from them or avoid marking a condition?
I want to take something. I want to take the wedding.
Okay, cool. Excellent.
I want to stop it.
That means you are marking a condition and you are in meltdown. Air horn, air horn, air horn. They think they can manipulate you, displace you. They don't understand. You own them. You storm. Yeah, you storm, definitely.
If I don't own this hotel, no one will. I've chosen like the wrong hill to die on, but here it is.
Oh God.
I could have been so successful, but I've just gotten caught up in this hotel in Armando.
So smoke bombs go off. Your men go to the corners, lock the doors. The place is full of smoke. Are you still in the vents while you're doing this?
I'm safe.
Yeah, you're safe, but you're still in the vents.
Or maybe I like. Maybe I'm just speaking from the bit. I don't know. That sounds like it sounds kind of pathetic.
That's why you have the mic up there.
You got your mic.
Yeah, there we are. Yeah, I've taken
system.
over the PA system, and I'm like,
Armando, you are taking a condition.
ooh, can I disguise my voice so no one knows it's me? But no,
But it sounds like
it's me.
I think everyone knows it's you.
Everybody.
Let's. So I'm going to give Armando a choice here. Does this interruption to your big day fill you with rage, or does it somehow ignite your lust?
I actually, my gut feeling was raging at this point.
All right.
I played the song. I played our song.
Armando
just
goes
played
instantly
again.
from to
Oh, no.
smoke
my
is
Beads
everywhere.
everywhere.
This was my
Smoke is
Bees.
everywhere.
supposed to be
People
all
are
about me.
people are screaming.
Does he
Octavio's
angrily
voice
remove the cuffs?
is coming from everywhere. There's like a weird version of the song playing. People are pounding on doors and stuff.
This episode, I think, was directed by David Lynch.
And
Octavio has a certain style.
every like the room is just full of smoke. No one can really see anything. There's screaming, cacophony, chaos.
And drugs. It's
the
hallucinations.
musicians are going off. And Jose, you feel a hand grasp your lapel, and then
Oh, no.
pull your face towards them. It's a veil. It's Regina, and she just hisses, "Say I pronounce you man and wife. Say it."
And oh man, this is terrible. I think Jose says he can't.
And she slaps you.
Yeah.
Say it.
Man and wife, say it.
Say it. Say it.
Yeah.
Princess Bride all over again.
Yeah.
It's the Querida or these Queridas.
And I think he just stands up and says no.
And I think she just pushes you back over. Then you like stumble back and she disappears into the fog again.
Yeah, I'm sorry if that was blocking the plotter.
Oh no, that's
Okay.
great. That's amazing.
Okay.
All sorts of things could happen. Armando, what are you doing now?
Finding Santino.
Finding Santino. He is
Uh-oh.
he is like right up front. I think
And finally, can we take a moment and see that I finally succeeded in a role?
you know you succeeded at 2 in a row.
Two
Like,
in a
boom.
row?
This
I have
whole
had
episode you've been
Threes.
rolling 10 plus.
Yeah,
That's
you've
true.
been killing
Yeah.
it all episode.
Yeah. So I've
The writers,
maybe the audience.
whoever
likes me
wrote this
now.
episode is a big Octavio fan.
The audience felt bad for me.
Yeah, they're reading audience reactions here.
Yeah.
Aw.
Give
The
Octavio a
writers' room was
break.
like,
Come
we gotta
on.
give Octavio an episode. We gotta have some things go Octavio's way. Audience
Spotlight
invited.
episode.
Armando, what are you doing? You're looking for he's
Or
up
run
front.
to Santino.
You can stumble your way to the front. It's still chaos. Octavio, is Santino in on it?
Yeah, everybody should be. We had a meeting.
Cool. So he just laughs and says, "Tough luck, pretty boy," and gives you a gut punch.
Oh no.
I want to fall down on my knees in front of Santino. I want to shed a little tear. I want to look up at Santino and go, Santino, you just walked the love of my life down the aisle in absence of her father. I know that you're a good man, Santino. I can feel it in my heart. I know that you're just doing the best job you can for your employer and that you're not a bad man. We both know sooner or later I'm going to be the owner of this hotel, and when I am, you will have a place here by my side. I beg of you, you know what's right. You know, you just heard that Regina and I, we are on the same page. There's no deception. We are two of a kind. Our love is pure, Santino. Don't do this, Santino. Don't do this, Santino. Help me, Santino.
Sounds like you're trying to manipulate a superior right now.
They are actually the healthiest couple, I think.
I know.
I'm also trying to apply Santino's hook of being emotionally vulnerable to him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, you hooked him then. So he, like, as you were doing this, like the camera was like on you like that, and occasionally it would cut away to
on my
Santino,
knees, Santino.
who was slowly reaching inside his jacket to carry out Octavio's final order to put a bullet in your brain. I assume. But as you finish the words, he hits the clip drop button, falls out, goes, ejects the round, throws it on the ground, and puts his hands under your armpits and lifts you up. Says, "A man does not cry like this. What do you need?"
Of all, for me, for you, for Regina, for all of us, La Rosa could be such a happy place. If only Octavio were not here.
Oh no.
Escort Octavio off the property, Santino.
Oh no!
Oh man.
Well, that is his move.
Can I step out for just a second? I want to grab a cake for myself.
Yeah.
It'll just take a minute.
Some wedding cake.
What a cake. Where's our cake?
There's brownies.
Oh, there's brownies. I'm going to get the brownies.
Yeah.
Wedding brownies.
Man, that was a slick turnaround.
I thought it'd work well dramatically. While also, again, as we discussed, using the game mechanics to direct the story.
Yep, that's what they're there for. They're actually built to do that. Yeah.
All right, back.
See brownie cutting happening.
I see a Nicole torso in the distance.
Talk to you. I don't know when I became a cartoon character in this game, but
cool. So Santino sort of gives you a pat on the chest and says, "Leave it to me," and he disappears into the fog. At this point, you hear Regina yelling, "Who here is a priest?"
I run back to her side, kiss her and take her, and it'll be all right, Regina. One way or the other, we will be married.
You need to be married now. What are you going to do about it, Armando? This man has fallen down on his duties. He said he was your friend. You said he was your friend?
I think this is a good chance also, like, look at Jose and then with Regina very pointedly kind of be like, "What? Remember this, Regina. Remember what he did to you on your special day."
I think at this point, Jose is kind of crestfallen and looking over and sees a tiramisu left on the table.
Oh
no! In the clearing
smoke. All by itself.
Yeah. Someone must have brought it in from the from the kitchen, I guess.
Yeah, probably all the waiters saw it laying and was like, "Oh, I should probably take this into the wedding."
Oh, this is plated. I better take it out.
Octavio, what are you in the vent? Are you coming down? What are you doing?
Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing?
Oh, man.
Because, like, when I don't know, me as Nicole is like, and then what? We stop it, and then I'm wondering if there's like a time limit that I'm trying to stall it enough so that it doesn't, that it like goes into my hands or something.
I'm kind of wondering because Armando is just like, I think Ernesto was just like, it's gonna happen maybe when he's 80. I don't know. It's gonna happen one day. He's gonna settle down. But
I wonder
unless there's.
I was just kind of wondering if maybe Octavio hadn't thought through it further than that either.
I don't think so.
You're in meltdown, so that's definitely.
I see Ere, and Ere and I used to. I see Ere, and I used to date Ere. As different from Armando as Ere is, and I'm very surprised and flustered
and Ere is actually making a beeline towards Armando.
Can it be that he seems to be making a beeline towards Octavio? What kind of goes past?
And I hear the like da 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 music.
So, Octavio, where are you now?
I've come down on the vents.
It's like glorying in the chaos.
There's not much, just watching everything burn. Yeah, watch everyone run around. Sipping a seltzer water. What am I gonna do? Let me look at the moves. I can just do strike out, spot something out of place.
I think if you don't have something in mind, I have.
Yeah, could you help me?
Yeah.
I've done a big thing and I'm out of a lot of ideas.
The smoke is still going. People are still pounding on the doors. And Regina just like runs up to you and just like almost body checks you, and like you both go tumbling over, and she is got you on the ground, and she's just like sitting across you, like ineffectively pounding your chest. Like, why did you ruin this? You're the worst. I hate you so much. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. And she says it louder. I'm going to kill you. What do you do?
I have her pills.
Her EpiPen, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Or EpiPen,
pills or EpiPen, whichever works best.
Yeah, maybe I have a lot of shrimp in my pocket. Just in case. I have several plans, none of them completely thought through for today. But
one of them involved.
But here's the thing. For this show, for a telenovela, that's perfect because it's so stupid. It's so outrageous for someone to pull like a bunch of shrimp out of their pocket in a telenovela.
And I'll say, we never directly threaten the mark. And I stuff a shrimp in her mouth. and make her chew.
Oh, God.
Wait.
This is definitely striking out.
Yeah. Tiramisu shrimp with the shrimp on
so you get a +1 to strike out. I don't know if this is taking control of the situation. I think it's just normal scuffle.
Did I melt out already? Have I melted?
You are currently in meltdown.
Oh, and that just keeps going, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think probably maybe after this scene it'll be off.
It says tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll have to wash my hands and play nice, but not today.
Yeah. So basically, when you do the thing that your meltdown is, that clears it. So I think you have done that. So I think after this scene, your meltdown will be resolved. Because you have
try to kill Regina.
Definitely done all the things.
Yeah, it says at the end of the scene where you completed the action of your meltdown.
Oh yeah, so you're all still marked up. So you still have the +1 to strike out. I think you caught her off guard because she doesn't know any of this shrimp thing.
I've had these shrimp in my pocket all day long. It's really well, if it didn't pay off, it was gonna be bad.
I don't know if she's just wronged you. She's just like in a constant state of wronging you. So let's go
her
with a
existence
+2.
wrongs me.
Let's roll with a +2. And
she's the only one that will marry Armando and let him be Armando. I rolled a 9.
Ooh, that is an 11.
Man.
Oh my God.
Mega roll.
It's Octavia's day.
It's Octavio Day. Great. She marks another condition. What's that gonna be?
Yeah, she needs to stay away from me.
Yeah, she's not gonna mark a condition. She's going to have the condition anaphylactic.
Is her condition.
Do you want to take something from her or avoid marking another condition? If you mark another condition, it doesn't matter because you're in meltdown.
Yeah, I don't see why I would care about a condition at this point.
What do you want to take from her?
I want to take her wedding.
Okay, you've taken her
wedding. Is that too big? Excellent.
Nope, that is amazing. That is perfect.
Yeah.
Great. And so yeah, she like so she
her
inhales. She like inhales in shock, and not only does part of the shrimp go down her windpipe, but also she is just like desperate, and she can't breathe, and her face is red and puffy.
I can't hear you, Regina.
Just
You have to
because.
speak up.
And she's like going like this in the air.
I know
as she's
you're
standing across you.
angry. I know you're angry, but you have to use your words.
Very smoky in here too. Probably hard to see her.
And she collapses to the side, so she's not on you.
I like feel kind of bad as Nicole about this.
But as she just after she does that, the rest of you don't know that is happening, but you hear some gunshots ringing out.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Nope, that's not part of the plan.
could this wedding day get any crazier?
It seems to be coming from one of the vents.
Oh no!
Octavio, what are you doing right now after she falls off you?
I was just laughing at her. I'm doing like a way too long monologue that I've always wanted to do that no one is hearing.
Oh, someone's hearing it. I think out of the smoke, like an avenging angel, Santino walks up to you.
Oh, Santino, friend, pal.
Santino!
And he grabs you by the back of the collar. It's like a cat. It's like, I'm sorry, boss. This is my last day, and starts marching you towards the kitchen door and kicks it open. He is attempting to escort you out. While that's happening, Jose, what's going on with you?
Oh man. There are so many bad things I could be doing right now.
Hop in the fray.
Yeah.
Okay, who else is at this wedding? I think he's got a really bad instinct to try and explain himself to Regina. Look, here's why I couldn't do this. I need you to understand this. And
awesome.
I feel like I don't know if that's a move or anything, but
I think that's just you will find her eventually.
Express your love.
While you're doing that, Armando,
oh god, yeah, that if I find Regina, I will express my love to Regina.
Yes. In the smoke and confusion, you must be seeing things. This can't be real, because out of the smoke, a hand is offered to you and pulls you. Were you pushed over? You're in some?
Yeah, I was pushed back, but we can say I was pushed over.
This is Armando.
Oh, me.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry.
No, I don't know, because I just basically I was on my knees pleading with Santino, and he went up to do his thing.
Yeah, so you're on your knees.
I figured
and
I would have tried to
mind
find
controlled
Regina,
by you.
but it's all smoky, and I don't know where anybody is.
Yeah, I think a hand reaches out of the smoke towards you to lift you up, and you come face to face with your brother, Eddie.
My brother.
And he says in a strange voice, I've got to get you out of here. Let's go. I know a way. And dragged you in the opposite direction from where Octavio was being off to.
But Regina, Eddie,
there's
Regina's
no time.
in here somewhere.
Were they your little brother or big brother?
Little brother, I think.
All right. No time to talk, big brother. We gotta go. This place isn't safe. Pop, 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 pop. You hear more gunshots going off from the vents.
I'm kind of smoke
big mess.
inhalation. I'm confused. I'm breathing in smoke, so he's dragging him out. But I feel like the whole time I'm still yelling, Regina, Regina, Regina.
Okay, Jose, you find Regina. She is on the floor, red and puffy. Eyes.
Oh, right. Okay. And so I think, yeah, okay. So he's going to drop the declaration. Yeah, I think he does see what's going on. He does know that she has this anaphylaxis
Maybe
problem.
your love can cure her.
I think he is going to try to do a Heimlich maneuver or something like that.
So you want to avoid her perishing.
Dying.
Great. It
So
sounds
much
like you're
death
doing it.
related to Jose. He's always
Really?
around death.
It sounds like you're handling this without Guy head on.
Mhm.
Are you doing this for love?
I think he is. Yeah.
Are you doing this for vengeance?
I don't think that is true, no.
All right. So that's +2. You get another +1 from being cornered. So that's a +3 for acting with desperation.
Acting desperately. Okay.
Maximum pluses.
We'll see what happens. A 9 + 3 is a 12.
That is
my
a 12.
God. This episode, man, everybody's on fire.
Tell me how it happens.
Let's see. I think he sees what's going on. He grasps her face and looks closely to see, oh, there is an obstruction, which is not medically what you should do. But anyway, but he does properly say, like, Regina, can you hear me? And there's no response. And so he whispers into her ear, I'm sorry, and then whisks her up and pushes her over a chair so that it'll land correctly. And then the shrimp pops out.
And I think it lands with there was like the rest of the handful of shrimp on the ground.
little trail.
Yeah. And she like comes to and looks at you and just like, Jose, and puts your arms around you and like pulls you close.
Right. And I think this is when the tiramisu kicks in.
Because it's got whatever you want in it. If you want drugs.
Yeah, I was trying to figure this out. I think, yeah.
Isn't Regina also still like having anaphylactic reactions to the shrimp though?
Yeah, maybe it's
Yeah.
hallucinogenic tiramisu.
Actually, since you rolled so well, I'm gonna say that's not gonna kick in yet.
Okay, we still got that in the shelf though, or it can just vanish too.
Yeah,
yet.
it's definitely in the chamber.
A lot
Yeah.
of things loaded in the chamber at this point. Yeah.
I think we rolled so high that somehow, as part of the maybe I can flash back to preparations for this, but like wanting to make sure everything was fine.
Ooh.
He actually took the time to make sure he had a spare EpiPen on him.
Yeah, let's flash back to make preparations. So you're just like getting one from a pharmacist friend or something. So
Yeah, and he has a little diary that's like things I know about Regina.
Actually, it's a vet that you go to like when you get shot.
Oh yeah. Oh, we gotta figure out the name of this. Like,
Oh yeah.
I also feel like
But now we have
Dr.
Dr. Blanco, but we had a vet before.
I don't know why it feels to me. I mean, especially here, he said because he knows Regina is anaphylactic, but also it just feels so in line with Jose and his background, and to be like just like a Boy Scout, always be prepared.
Her name is Dr. Raquel. Raquel Domingo.
Raquel Domingo.
She's a large animal vet.
Yeah, she takes care of horses and whatnot.
There's a tiger that they're taking care of during the scene.
Cool. So, are you doing this without Guile and head on?
I think in this case, yeah.
Okay.
I think that there's probably enough of a business relationship, and maybe sexual tension as well. Who knows? Between Jose and the vet.
It sounds like you have plenty of time to do it.
Yeah.
Did you have anyone looking out for you for trouble?
I don't think so. I don't think that's really this kind of situation.
Okay.
Jose and the vet.
Jose and the vet.
That is a +2.
All right.
+2 for good pun song.
7 + 2, 9.
That is a 9. All right.
So I do have to mark a condition.
Yes, you will. Or I can give you a worse outcome or hard mark.
Oh man, do I want to go into meltdown right? Man.
Two meltdowns in one episode.
I do understand wanting to hold meltdown for later.
I'm gonna
Or
ask
if you realize
Octavio,
where the shrimp came from.
Octavio, I need to ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know this vet? Do you use this vet for your own?
We use this vet all the time.
Okay, cool. You're not taking a condition yet.
Okay. That's fine.
So you jab Regina with the EpiPen.
Cool.
And she's like, "Oh my God, thank you so much." And she's, she like starts kissing you on the face. Like, you saved me. And as you, like, as her face is close to yours, you see her pupils just going super wide, which is not what you want. And like she starts foaming. Foaming at the mouth. And her eye, like the whites of her eyes are all bloodshot now, and she's just like super like, and she sees the reaction in her face, like, "Hey, what's wrong? What's?" And she starts like convulsing a little bit.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, this episode.
And she's like jerking violently and seizing up and frothing.
And I think Jose has no idea how to deal with this, so he's just plaintively shouting, "Doctor, doctor," at the top of his lungs.
And she collapses and stops. Just like dead look on her face with froth on her thing. I believe Octavio at some point spoke with this doctor about the plan. And had her switch out the EpiPen with something more festive.
Insalubrious.
Finally, I did something right.
This episode is where Octavio is Kaiser Soze. Just every day of this episode.
I've done 1,000
plans,
but only the beginnings of the plans.
Yep.
And I love Jose continuing to be the virtuous character that does all the worst things.
And accidentally murders someone. Octavio, you are being hustled out.
I'm in trouble.
The back. You're being hustled out the back, like through where Jose was disposing of the body by Santino. He's trying to throw you out the back door. What are you doing?
I'm trying to figure out if I want to demand what I deserve. If Santino's not like Lorenzo, where I had some blackmail. What is Santino like? Oh, he's hotel security.
Yeah, he's just like one of the guys.
Oh yeah, and I realize that Santino realizes he has a place here even without me.
Yeah, you kind of inherited him with the hotel.
Yeah, so Santino's not as loyal to me as like Lorenzo was.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like I can. Oh yeah, poor Lorenzo. I can't I don't have the blackmail that I do on him. What do I want to do in that case? What does Santino want?
He just wants you off the premises.
Okay, but in life.
I think probably his thinking right now is that even though the wedding
he
was
likes vulnerability
disrupted, Armando's probably going to be his new boss momentarily, so he's doing what he wants.
He likes vulnerability, which I'm not feeling that much right now, I think.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm a little scared. I'm just being escorted off, right? I'm not being shot.
Yeah, you're just being hustled off.
Oh, okay. I'm just threatening. I'm like,
okay.
I will never forget Santino. I remember those who double-crossed me and and
and he pushes you out the back door. It's like, sorry, boss. You know how it goes, and slams the door. And you hear a click. It's not, there's plenty of other doors. And
just go around the other side.
Yeah. When he pushes you out the back door, does he just push you out, or do you fall over as you go out?
I fall over as I go out.
Cool. In that case, the smell of cigarette smoke you smell it. And Ephraim extends their hand and says, and like the one that's not holding a cigarette, and just like,
of all the people in the
So-
world that I do not want to see right now.
it's a bad day to be you. Come on up.
Hi. I bet you've had a lovely day full of juicy gossip for yourself. But unfortunately, I guess it's not as usual when this is not you're used to being the only one that knows the gossip. And I guess today all of the gossip came to a head, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what happens after this.
Gossip is less juicy than useful. So I just decided to steer clear of the chapel today. I heard there was something in the air. How was the wedding?
It's a bit hard to see stuff.
I imagine. Have you had enough already, or would you like one? No, offered you a smoke.
Yeah, I'll take one. What is Ephraim like? Ephraim likes gossip.
Yeah.
Do I have any?
Do you have hot gossip?
Well, well, I'm in the position of having to hang out with you, being kicked out of my own hotel. I thought you might, since you missed the culminating confession of the wedding, I thought you might be interested. Amid speculations of who's less of an angel than the other, the bride came clean.
Regina, clean.
I mean, not clean. She came dirty, I guess. And then, lo and behold, all of a sudden they stopped lying to one another. All in the moment of the biggest lie of their whole lives.
And then everything.
So, yeah, then things went weird.
So tell me this. Did Jose do his job, or did he back off at the last minute?
I did not catch that part. I don't think he is able to, even if he wanted to.
Really? So technically, you're still the owner of the hotel. Technically.
Yes.
Interesting. I can't wait to see how that shakes out.
I gave Ephraim some gossip. What do I get?
You now have control over them. And
I want that.
When you ask them who someone was last seen with, they will tell you, layered with innuendo.
Okay. Yeah, I do want some gossip.
Yeah. Cool. Jose just murdered Regina.
Yep, that's where I'm at.
Armando, your brother has led you out into like one of the side banquet rooms, like away from the smoke and the noise. It's starting to calm down a little bit as people from the outside have unlocked, forced their ways in, Ere, Raphael, it's good to see you again, brother.
Ere, you're here. It's as if by the will of the gods on the day we decide to get married today, and then you show up today. It's amazing that you didn't even know you would be here for my wedding, and yet here you were.
Oh, I knew. I came precisely because of this.
But we didn't even know we were getting married today until today.
Do you love Regina?
Of course I love Regina.
But
Even
do you?
more now that our cards are on the table, and we are living more truthfully than ever before.
Do you trust her?
As much as I can trust anyone. I mean, yes. we have each other's backs. I have no reason. Regina has never given me any reason. Well, I mean, no more reasons than I've given her. But now that we both know that's just who we are, then yes, I have no reason not to trust Regina.
I know how you are, brother. And everyone knows how you are. People are like that.
You seem different.
That's.
Today. Are you all right?
Are you trying to spot something weird?
I do think maybe I'm trying to spot
Yeah.
something. That's a good point.
I think so.
I would think as my brother, I definitely would be like,
yeah.
something is not quite right here. How weird. Sounds weird. Looks a little weird.
Do you feel like you're the center of attention?
I mean, it is my day.
Yeah, it is your big day. You have definitely not been intimate with this person. And if
surprising.
So you are away from those distractions. Are you still free of distractions, or are you still distracted by everything?
I think I'm still pretty distracted with everything that's going on, and then a surprise visit from my brother is like, whoa, what is? I think there's another distraction on the pile.
Cool. So that's +2, but because you are raging, you are -2 to spot something. So it's straight up.
Straight up with a 6.
Oh no.
All right. So Ari comes close, like, brother, big brother. Regina's not the woman you think she is. She's not only using you to get the hotel.
What?
But she had someone in place to murder you the moment you got married, so she could have the hotel herself. That's why I came here, to stop the wedding.
How do you know all this, brother? You've been gone for years.
I haven't been gone for years. Well, technically I have, but I'm back. And he takes off the hat and the glasses and shakes out the hair. And
Slow
says,
motion for that glamour shot.
Sparkles.
I couldn't
Air.
let you marry that woman, and I could not let you walk into the face of death like that, brother.
Man.
Yes.
I think he immediately grabs her in a tight embrace. I thought you were dead, Elena.
No, I was saved. But who saved me?
Oh, God. I think it was me.
It was Jose.
Was it Jose?
Yeah.
Does most of the killing and saving.
Your friend Jose brought me back from the brink of death. Brought me to somewhere. Had me pose as Raphael. But now I'm here.
I suppose I have no choice but to call the slate clean between me and Jose now. Despite he's acted against me, but
he was marrying you. What? What's
well,
now you know things I don't know.
At the last minute, he refused to complete the marriage.
Well, he saved your life then.
Well, I don't. But he didn't know that, did he?
If he had pronounced you man and wife, you would have been shot dead that moment. So, fortunately, something else happened that I was not prepared for.
So then really what you're saying is not only is the slate clean, but I owe Jose my life.
You can definitely say that.
What a roller coaster of emotions this day has been.
It certainly is, big brother.
Ah, Elena. Through it all, Elena, you have been there for me.
Of course, we're family.
The one person I know is not. You've never taken me for my body.
Because I'm your sister.
Dun, dun, dun.
She tried to say that earlier to you.
Oh, that's what you meant literally.
Yes,
I thought
yes.
you meant like figuratively, like
nope. You are my brother.
And yet, in all the fanfic.
How long have you known this?
I've always known. I was just never in a.
That would explain the only way someone could resist sleeping with me.
It was difficult, but I did it. I've known all this time. I was just never in a position to help you. And since we were separated as children, I felt I had to work my way up at this hotel so I could prove myself to be a good sister to you. And then I went away, and now I'm back, and I thought I would be able to take care of you, but I took care of you in a different way altogether. And now,
I think.
Now what?
Isn't this counting as a reminding her of the past good times?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow, yeah.
You got yourself an Elena.
Well, then it's absolutely appropriate in this circumstance. I was like, well, if what you're saying is true, then it sounds like I need to hide, get out of sight for a while until we determine what's going on.
Armando, when have you ever hidden?
Never, but I've also never had people trying to kill me, at least as far as I know outright.
As far as you know.
Hired by my fiance.
Wasn't someone hired to kill you because you jilted their wife?
Yeah. I guess I just never known about it till after the fact. Is what I'm really
was that an isolated incident?
Well, no.
So
this is the first time I've known about it while it's going on.
Right. So we could say that you were in a perpetual state of people wanting to kill you all the time.
Look, when you look like I do, you're going to have people are going to envy you. They're going to hate you. They're going to be jealous. There's nothing you can do, especially either because their loved ones want me or because they themselves want me and don't want to admit it. Oh, those are the most dangerous people I've found.
So, at least one person's trying to kill you that you know of.
Yeah, I mean, at least one.
So what's Armando going to do? Are you going to hide?
Well, we at least need to, until we find, it's chaos in there right now. Don't we at least need to keep me safe until we find out who, I mean, we know if what you say is true, Regina hired someone. Do we know who Regina hired?
Regina didn't hire anyone.
Regina was doing this shooting?
No.
You're confusing me, sister. I have their looks. I don't have their brains.
Who killed Raphael? Not our Raphael, the other Raphael.
Armando's never had to hire anybody either.
Hey, Raphael.
Do you know any of this, Armando? Have you just been absorbed in your own?
How far back do we have to roll this?
Was Raphael killed?
Raphael was killed.
We have to show Armando the show.
Well, because look, I may have hired someone to kill Raphael, but as far as I know, that person did not kill Raphael. So, color me confused.
So we have an entire episode that's just Armando being told things and reacting.
Lots of charts, lots of PowerPoint.
It's the like review one.
Bottle episode with like clips from earlier scenes.
I've been breathing lots of smoke. My fiance is I don't know where. Tavio is like. My brain is befuddled, sister.
Regina had a lover.
Regina had a lover. Okay. At this point, I'm not sure if it's Armando or Heath or both who's confused, because we're all confused in here.
In fact, Regina had 2 lovers.
Well, I mean, Regina told me she probably had more than 2 lovers.
No, she only had 2. One was her real love, and the other was just someone who...
You just assumed it was more than 2 because you have more than 2.
So, real love being me, fake love being Raphael, who I saw her kissing
No,
with
I guess 3 lovers then, including you. Oh, you people, why can't you be simple?
Well, I am simple, and I think that's the problem here, sister.
I think you are simple, yes.
Aww, that's true.
This, as well as rocket scientist brains.
That may be the case. I'm here to keep you safe now, brother. No matter whether it's from your scheming fiance or her assassin lover, we will get to the bottom of this. and you will be the rightful owner of this hotel,
Hey,
and I will
assassin
be by
lover?
your side.
Are you
Regina's-
an assassin lover?
No, Regina has. It's Alvaro. It's Alvaro.
Have I
That's
met
what-
Alvaro?
I don't know. He's the
This whole-
eagle. Hey, don't you know? Don't you know him? He's a famous assassin. I thought of all people you would. I thought you would have at least slept with him at some point.
I must have missed him.
He's like kind of got a Roman nose. It's a little short.
No, not ringing a bell.
Sure. Very wiry. Kind of-
Are you
I
sure
mean, not-
he's at this hotel?
yeah, he's definitely at this hotel.
'Cause
Octavio.
Jose's the only assassin I know. I mean,
Octavio hired him to kill Regina, but he and Regina were already hatching a scheme to have you killed after you got married. So you would have the hotel, then you would be dead. So she would have the hotel, and she would marry Alvaro, and they would have the hotel. But instead, he didn't kill Regina, and then Regina had a fling with Raphael, and he murdered him out of rage. And haven't you been paying attention to anything besides yourself?
I mean, I spend a lot of time in bed with various people, various rooms.
Sure, he's kind of muscly, but still like not like beefy muscly.
I would have noticed someone else muscly besides me.
Yeah, he's got very nice eyes, like very keen eyes.
I would have noticed nice eyes besides mine.
Okay,
I've never seen this man.
I mean it's hard to believe, but I guess you haven't slept with him.
No, definitely not.
Well,
Whether you tell me, guide me, sister. What should I do?
first let's get you changed.
I mean, yeah, this isn't practical. Gets caught on things, I suppose.
Yeah, let's get you.
I like that scene where Armando keeps trying to guess who it is, and Elena's just like, "It's Alvaro, come on."
The one person you haven't slept with.
I don't know him. I never met him.
Jose, you are cradling the dead body of Regina,
Regina.
or have you taken her somewhere to lay her majestically in stage?
I think this is a short thing where Jose calls the police and says he'd like to report a murder.
Okay.
And then
You're at the hotel, right? A lot of murders are happening there.
Yes, the victim was Regina. What
And
was
I
her
have-
last name?
I had the police in my pocket.
Oh yeah.
Regina Bonito.
Oh yeah, Regina Benito. Yeah.
So, real
All
quick,
right.
Just for Heath, the audience member.
Yeah.
What happened to Raphael? Did we see that? I don't remember because I remember
You-
Jose not killing Raphael.
Someone, I think it was you, saw Raphael and Regina having sex in the kitchen.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then
And
you
then-
asked Jose
To
to
kill
kill
him.
Raphael,
Jose
and then
did
you
not kill
fucked Raphael because
Right.
he didn't. That's why
I
he
remember
didn't
all
kill him.
this.
And then
just don't
Regina
remember-
and Raphael were having a fight at the pool because she saw that you were having sex with him, and she was like, "What the fuck,
Oh,
dude?"
that's right.
And
Oh,
Octavio sent
Alvaro.
Alvaro
the
go
assassin.
kill Regina, I think.
Yeah, I seem to remember like at the end of an episode, us
can
not
see why
being
you'd be
sure which one of
confused.
them was gonna get
Yeah, he was going to
Yeah.
kill one of them and didn't say who.
shot. That sounds
Yeah,
familiar now.
and he killed Raphael because he
I
was
just don't
jealous.
remember actually. I remember that setup, but I don't remember the resolution. A
Mhm.
lot goes on in this show.
I think
Well, that
the
happened.
next episode opened with Raphael being examined by the doctor and Octavio
oh,
being like,
Blanco.
Yeah, okay.
okay, cool.
what I was
So the
Or
police are
Armando.
taking
I
this.
still don't even know about Lorenzo yet.
That's right. Yeah,
There's a
Armando.
lot going on.
Armando doesn't have any of the news.
No.
The police are taking this murder seriously. What happened?
I think the next thing Jose says is he says, and the killer was me.
Where are you, sir?
I'm at La Rosa Querida.
Of course.
I will go quietly.
We'll send someone over immediately. Just stay put, I guess. Can I keep you on the phone?
Sure.
Like 75% of police calls are at La Rosa.
La Rosa, they just keep coming back. They
Trying
have
to
to turn
ask
it into ways.
The dispatcher keeps you on the phone while a car shows up. And Octavio, where have you gotten off to?
Oh. I wonder if I went to the bar. I'm trying to be as far away from the hotel as possible right now because I realized that Regina, I'm hoping to give Regina some time to like be out of commission or maybe die.
While you're drinking, a siren goes by outside. Are you there? Are you there with anyone in particular, or just drinking by
Let's see
yourself?
who I should be with. Does anybody like me?
I mean, you
Oh,
still
no.
have
I
Catalina
don't have any.
and
Do I?
Soledad.
I don't have any friends. They're my employees. I don't have any
Yeah.
friends.
No, that's
I
not.
think I'm
not-
drinking alone and realizing I don't have any friends.
Oh no.
Because I was like, I'll go celebrate. I'm like happy. I think it went well, and I'm like, I'm gonna go celebrate with my friends. And then I'm
You
like,
know what bartenders are good for? Processing your feelings out loud.
I'm gonna process
Ooh.
all my feelings at this bartender who's probably not listening.
Let's hear it.
Okay. And then they'll know that I am the rightful owner. Me. They doubted me. They thought I was a nobody. They thought I couldn't do anything. But I can control a hotel and I can control all of the moving parts inside of it.
Mm-hmm. How does that make you feel?
Always hungry. Always wanting more. Why in this life are we always striving? I feel like there's never going to be, there's always something to protect or something to get. What I have is not enough and I have to get something more. I feel like some of us are just born with empty stomachs and no mouths, and we just want to eat and eat and eat, and it's never enough. And when is it gonna be enough?
Heath, are you rooting for Octavio?
Okay, let's think about this as nice for who's been watching this whole episode. No, I don't think I am. Because no. This has been,
I've had too many wins.
I mean, yeah, Octavio. I feel like this is like in the previous episodes, it was building audience sympathy for Octavio, but this is like the full-on
Cashed it all in.
villain. And now I think the audience is back to fuck Octavio.
Yep.
How about
what
Peter?
They get.
Oh man, I think I was going yes, but I think Heath argued me into no. Yeah, like ensuring that Regina gets killed, just however bad the audience feels about Regina, I think that sort of nudges it towards a thumbs down.
Yeah, same. I think Octavio cashed in all their chips this episode.
Yeah.
I'm the most hated.
Oh no.
Cool.
I'm the heel. Yes.
Yes, that was that. Yeah, smoke bombing a wedding was definitely a heel turn.
Now let's not forget poisoning an EpiPen.
Oh yeah, poisoning an EpiPen. That could have been for anyone.
And drugging a tiramisu. Oh, Jose's about to get hit.
And having a pocket full of shrimp.
That's just normal. Pocket
to
shrimp.
someone with a shellfish allergy. Yeah, I definitely think Octavio's cashed in all their chips.
All right, so that is
Worth
rolling
it.
straight up.
Love to be hated.
The
Back where I want to
natural
be.
flow that we get here.
All right.
Oh my
So I'm just
God.
rolling 2.
Yeah,
I rolled an 8.
an 8.
Oh
That's
my
not
God,
bad.
Bill.
Hate me all you want. Still gonna roll an 8.
Everything coming up Octavio.
Cool. So the audience is going to choose. Do we reveal a crucial event going on outside of view? Do we tell Octavio how they might find love with the partner they're choosing, or the audience tells them how to get blank to blank?
Oh man. I always like crucial event going on outside of view, but
I think I like crucial event going on outside
Yeah,
of view.
yeah, if you have a hit for that, I'm always down for
I think
that.
I do.
I think so as well, just because I think we already previously did the how to get Armando to love them. So
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
it was weird to
I
repeat
tried.
So I think as Armando is rambling and ranting at the bartender.
It's a coherent
You mean
monologue.
Octavio.
Not really paying attention to anyone sitting next to him. Someone comes up and sits a couple seats down next to them, and sort of reaches over and slides Octavio's lighter over to them and lights a cigarette. And as the camera pulls back, it is a shot from behind of a woman wearing a green dress.
With the butt gun.
Yeah, bulge around her waist area.
Yeah, but that's just their butt. I think that's a good place to end.
Yeah, seems like it.
Oh my god.
Woo! That was a lot of stuff.
This is why we can't keep track of what happens.
I'm glad we took it easy this time.
Yeah,
Could have gotten out of control.
Just a nice catch our breath for before the
Yep.
big run to the finale.
Sort of like
Drama-free episode.
summarize. Yeah.
Process everything. Don't throw anything new into the mix.
That was amazing.
Jesus
Fabio
Christ.
with a big plan.
Big swing.
Big swing.
This is like Octavio had like set up this Rube Goldbergian thing over the course of months, and all the pieces came together today.
Like totally worked out.
Like an ADHD plan that was each thing begun but never finished.
Oh, no.
But it all worked out. Stop the wedding.
Sure.
And Octavio lived happily ever after.
Yes, I found peace now.
Boy.
They ended up getting escorted off the property, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But he did end
Got
up
to use a couple of our NPCs. Yeah.
killing my fiance and
I'm about to go to jail for it.
did a lot of
And neither of you know about that yet.
smoking my nose. I don't know about.
I keep
man,
killing people.
I'm gonna hear about Lorenzo and Regina.
Oh God.
I just now heard about Raphael and Alvaro.
In next season, you'll hear about your wife.
Wait, I was gonna get married? What?
Oh my God, that would actually be so like that would just fit with Armando for it to be like a month before he realizes his fiance is dead. What have you been doing the last month? I've been busy.
There's a lot of people in this hotel.
Just Elena trying to catch you up on everything.
Meanwhile, Ephraim is like struggling to keep up on his murder wall with exactly what.
That's just like Armando with a billion strings coming up.
There's just lots of unanswered questions. Like Raphael dead? Question mark.
Jose Alvaro? Question mark. Who?
And like pictures of all the different outfits.
Yeah, it's like it's
Paper dolls.
seemingly keeping track of what's going on, but not so secretly, just completely thirsting for Armando.
It's really just a mood board.
Octavio likes to come look at it sometimes too.
He has a little special place on his board framed out that says Armando's outfit of the day.
He still hasn't repeated.
We've ranked them. We have a wall where we have them like paper dolls, and we rank
Separate
them.
wall for the rankings.
I'm pretty sure there's a blog. Pretty sure Efrain has a blog about that.
Yes, I've read this.
Woo, boy.
It was
Big wedding.
somehow we managed to keep making these get bigger and bigger.
We'll just have a rest one next time.
Yeah, next one
Yeah.
we'll go easy,
Oh,
have some
Super nice and
chats,
easy.
dig into personal philosophies.
Yeah, we'll have like one of the ones where you sit around the campfire and tell stories.
Or no, next week can be our bottle episode where we all happen to be stuck in the basement of La Rosa, and we just reminisce about old times.
Or like on Adventure Time when they do the ones that are fanfic that are gender swapped.
Armando is Amanda.
Armando.
Amanda
Armando.
Rodrigo.
Oh yeah, maybe it's our gringo versions.
Oh no.
Oh,
Except it's yeah. It's the
Manny,
same
Joe,
writers.
and Otto. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Otto. Welcome to my used car dealership.
Hey, Joe, what's up?
It takes place in Texas, and everything is way, way too Texan.
As if
You
it was
ain't
written
gonna
by
get
someone
the
who had
deed
never
to my
been.
oil wells.
I mean, that would not be a bad, like a Deadwood hack of this game would be pretty amazing.
Ooh.
Listen here, I own the ranch of Rose, the Rose Ranch.
My best
like
friend is
Buckaroo.
dead.
gold rights, gold digging.
None of you
Oh,
cocksuckers are taking it away from me.
Oh man, okay, Deadwood. This is happening.
Be so down for that.
All right. Cool. Good game. This is Gauntlet Con weekend for me, so I have a game of Hearts of Within, which is like the Wuxia version of this, basically at 8 a.m. tomorrow,
Oh,
and then
lovely.
Wolf Spell in the afternoon, which is an RPG that was published on a fold-out LP album about it's like you're got turned into wolves and now you're doing wolf stuff. It's gonna be great.
Will any of it be up on Twitch to watch?
Eventually they post them on YouTube, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then I think I'm playing Merkborg on Sunday, so it'll be. I've never played that. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
How was y'all played another game of this last week, right?
So it didn't work. It didn't happen because only Nicole and I showed up.
Oh.
So we rescheduled for a couple weeks from now. Apparently it's a one shot that's a cooking show.
I don't know anything about Chopped, and I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Hey, it didn't hinder us in the Brindlewood.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, true.
Cooking show episode.
True, I never
So
saw
you
him.
do have experience with cooking shows.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
I'm going to be hanging out with Punch Drunk way early in the morning.
Who's that?
I'm going to be doing a Punch Drunk.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm going to be
curious to hear about that.
I'm going to be diving back into all of the frenetic move planning.
Oh,
Going
we're
to-
Still have to put in the
we're
orders,
also
right?
squeezing a game of Demio in there between other games.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for doing that, even though you have all of the other stuff going on.
Yeah, it's on the schedule, so.
Have we told you about that, Keith?
About what?
Demio.
Or
Demio. Yeah.
I think so. I think I saw one of you mention it somewhere, but I don't know.
It is
It's real
a
cool.
VR Dungeons and Dragons game.
Oh, I think I've heard y'all talking about your.
Yeah, you put on the headset and suddenly you're in an 80s basement rec room with a D&D game on the table.
That's awesome.
And if you like zoom into the thing and like move your guys around, and it's
gonna
very well done.
I'm gonna have to
Very
get
well
me a VR headset. Damn
Well,
it.
if I upgrade mine, I'll hand off my old one to you.
Despite the fact that I have a backlog of games to get to. And
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah.
never stops me. Don't get me wrong. I say that it's not like that's gonna stop me. It doesn't stop me from buying new games now.
Yeah.
All I've done this week is play Wildermyth. That's all I've done.
Oh man, that looks fun. I saw that Hades was on sale too.
Oh yeah.
I might finally get around to it if I'm like stuck in a hotel for a couple weeks between houses. I'm just like,
I'm
play
hoping
Hades.
I'm about to be house sitting for a month for one friend, then a couple of weeks off, and then 2 weeks house sitting for another friend. And I'm hoping during those times maybe I'll just do some hardcore PlayStationing and maybe polish off some of these games.
Oh, cool.
I'm so glad I don't have a working console because that would be another
The end of you.
vector.
I borrowed one. I don't have one, but I borrowed a PlayStation 4 my friend wasn't using specifically because I wanted to play Ghost of Tsushima, which I 100%ed. But then while I had it, I was like, well, I'd already started Spider-Man on another friend's PlayStation 4 and had my save game on a thumb drive. So I'm like, oh, now I can play Spider-Man again. And I wanted to buy Rogue Squadron because that's on PlayStation 4. Well, I have the PlayStation 4, might as well buy Rogue Squadron. And so now I have like Rogue Squadron and Spider-Man to finish on the PlayStation 4 before I get back to my PC games.
And I also have the learn how to use what is it? It's a can't see it because it's black and white. It's a MIDI controller keypad thing.
Oh, cool.
I turned the Anyway, it looks like a keyboard with a cord coming out of it. It's real cool. I hooked up to Ableton this week and played around with it. It's like, I need to learn how music works now.
I just got my newly refurbished, new to me saxophone back today, so now
Nice.
I gotta start that journey now. Oh, nice. Yeah, but see, I know me. I'm like, if I'm gonna jump into that, I'm just gonna get the newest, latest, best.
Okay.
Because
I actually like the older one better.
really,
Yeah.
how so? For
It,
what reason?
it feels like it fits better. Like the new one, the I think the viewport is a little bit smaller.
Really?
Yeah, there was just a couple of things about it. It was like, you know what? The graphics aren't that much better, so I'm gonna stick with the old one for a while.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's good to know. Because usually, I like in the past, before I ever had an iPad, I was like, I don't need an iPad. I have no need for an iPad.
Oh no.
And then a friend of mine like just gave me his old like iPad 1. I was like, here, you can just have this one if you want to play around on it. And after like a couple of days of playing around, I was like, all right, I need a brand new iPad.
Oh no. Yeah, my experience with I have only had the version 1 Oculus, and it's kind of at no point have I been like, you know what the problem here is?
Yeah.
I need better graphics,
Well, now,
smaller polygons. It's always been, the problem here is that they've designed this game to be bad and boring.
Yeah. I think the new one's like a little bit lighter, maybe, and it has a little bit more computery stuff going on. But
yeah, I figured usually it's got like better hardware or whatever.
Yeah.
The one is still real good.
For what it's worth.
That's definitely worth a lot because that's what, less than half the price of new, or about, no, a little more than half. Anyway, significantly less. I hate math.
All right.
It's less.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go have a brownie.
All right,
All right. Thanks for playing, everybody.
y'all.
Yeah.
Thanks for this, Mark.
Good game, y'all.
Thanks.